In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the double-cross fishtail bracelet using the monster tail. I originally came up with this design back in September of 2013 using the regular rainbow loom, but now that they've come out with a monster tail, I am going to show you how to do it on that. So I'm choosing two colors. I have the rainbow loom jelly bands, purple and the dark blue. I'm going to have the red dot on the loom facing towards me, although it doesn't really matter whichever way you want to have it. And I'll be starting on the left-hand side, and I'm just going to take the band and move it diagonally across to the right and twist. And then I want to push that down. And now I'm going to take the navy blue, and I'm going to go to the bottom pin on the right, and that's going to go diagonally up and to the left and twist. And I'm going to push that down. So I am choosing to use the two different colors on each layer, and I'm always going to keep them in the same position so it'll make the colors be solid vertical stripes. If you wanted, you could use two purples on one layer and then two blue on another, which would give you the shorter horizontal stripes. So I'm going to always be starting with the purple. That's important, to always start with the same band first. So I'm always starting on the left, going diagonally up to the right, and I don't need to twist anymore. And then I'm going to cross it from the right up to the left with the blue. And now I'm going to put on a third layer. So again, I'm starting on the left with the purple, going diagonally up to the right, and I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to cross that in the opposite direction. So now I have 3 layers on, and what I want to do is remove the bottom layer from all 4 pins. So I am going to just take my hook, grab that bottom band, pull it out and over the top and into the middle, and I'll just move up to the next pin, and then I'll flip to the other side and do the same thing. And then I'm going to push this down to the bottom. You always want to be pushing everything down as you're placing it on, and then after you take it off, because you need to have room on the pins to add the next layers. And obviously your bracelet is going to just grow out through this bottom open area. So now it's back to the purple on the bottom left pin. And again, I don't need to twist anymore, only just that very first layer. And now the bottom right, diagonally up. And now I need to take the bottom layer off. So from this point on, you're just putting a top layer on and then taking the bottom layer off. And then flip to the other side and repeat. And then you want to push this down. So that's all there is to it. You're just doing that same pattern for the whole bracelet. It's also important as you're placing these bands on the pins that you're keeping them in that same order on the pins, that they're not overlapping one another. So that's just something else to watch out for. Now I'm just removing that bottom layer from all 4 pins and then pushing down. So I will fast forward here. When you have your bracelet to the length that you'd like it and you're ready to take it off of the loom, at this point you should have 2 rubber bands on all 4 of the pins. So what you're going to do is remove the bottom layer from all 4 of the pins. And now you should have just 1 single band on each of the pins. And I'll start on the left-hand side. I'm going to take that rubber band that's closest to me and move it diagonally up to the right. And then I'm going to go on the right hand side and take the rubber band that's closest to me and go diagonally up and to the left. And now I want to take the bottom band and pull it over the top on each of the sides. So now there's just that one single band left on the 2 pins. I'm going to get each of those bands on my hook. Now I can take it out here. And I'm going to take a clip. I have an S clip here, or you could use a C clip. And I'm just going to hook it through one of the sides. And then I'm going to take the other end here and just pick up a couple of the bands on the end that are loose. And then I'll just slide them through the other side of the clip. And then here is your bracelet. So it has those long vertical stripes. 2 sides have purple and the 2 sides have the navy blue. And here's an example of a bracelet where I did the same color on each layer. So I did 2 blacks and 2 whites for each layer. So that's the way that would turn out. And then here's another example of one where I just alternated the colors on both layers. I did like blocks of colors. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. It's fun to come up with your own color patterns. There's so many unique designs you can do. I hope that everyone found this video easy to follow. You can always leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook. Post pictures of your creations to my Facebook page, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of my latest designs. You can also find me on Pinterest and Instagram, so please feel free to subscribe to those as well. Thanks for watching!